Hello everyone. Knives are one of the most common tools when we talk about street attacks. It's an object that is available to us in our homes, kitchen. If you feel in danger in your own house, you'll probably run towards the kitchen and grab one. But do you know how to use it effectively for your own self-defense? Today we have a scenario using a knife. We're gonna call Leo and dive into our scenario. So let's see what we got here. So as you see, we have a scenario here when two guys are actually fighting each other and they both have a knife. So you can see that one is actually moving towards, stabbing him towards the stomach. The other one is moving backwards more and then again forwards, trying to stab the guy in front of him. So we don't really see the end of what's happening here, but we do see that both of them are holding a knife and are trying to fight each other. Leo, what I want you to do is try to stab me towards the stomach like we see in our own scenario. Whenever you go on, stab it with your own knife and pay attention what I do. When you're being attacked with a knife and you got your own knife, there are a couple of things you have to pay attention to. What I see that most people, when they have a knife, they try to use it as an attack while being stabbed. Now, it could work, but as you can see, I was stabbed here, Leo was stabbed here, and the first goal I want to reach is actually stop the attack from getting to my own body, defending myself. So instead of stabbing the attacker, most important is to stop first the threat. Okay, so if Leo is gonna stab me towards my stomach, as you can see, I'm gonna go and stop the arm going with my own knife towards his wrist. And of course, this area is very sensitive, full with main arteries, big veins. And when I'm going with my own knife towards the wrist, stopping this knife first, second of all, creating damage. Right after, I can use my own knife to damage the attacker. When using a knife, you should know also how to stand. So pay attention that right now I'm putting my right leg forward and not my left as a natural and normal fighting stance. Right now I'm gonna put my right forward because I'm holding my weapon, my knife, with the right hand, and I want to use it and have the most distance, the most range in order to stop the attack. So now, as we saw, Leo came from down, and I'm gonna use it against the arm. If he comes from up, it's gonna be about the same concept. And I'm gonna go to his wrist. It's right that there are a couple of techniques while using timing when Leo's trying to stab me, and I'm gonna move with a body defense and stab him to his own weak spots. But here I'm taking a big risk that he's gonna change an angle maybe and gonna reach me as well with his own knives. More than that, the most instinctive and natural motion would be actually to stopping first the threat, okay? Another thing I see is when you have your own weapon, you're so focused about this weapon that you forgot you have your own legs if needed, arms. So don't forget you have your own body and you have your own kicks, defense, strikes, even though you're holding a weapon yourself. And the mix between using the knife in order to defend, boom. Using legs if needed, whoa. Okay, using defense with your hands if needed, okay. Whoop. Would be very effective. If you got your own knives, you have to learn how to use it for your self-defense. First, we spoke about the fighting stance. If you're holding it with your right hand, put your right leg forward to create more distance. With the left is gonna be, of course, the opposite. This way, you have the range. Second of all, neutralize the threat first. If the attack comes from down, if it comes from up, first of all, up, use body motions, body defense as well. If the attack is straight, whoop, I'm gonna go always towards his wrist and with a little tap, boom, right away after to my own attacks. And do not forget, you have your own body. If he's attacking me and my knife is still in my pocket, do not be too focused on pulling this knife because the attack is coming towards me. You have your legs that is longer. Even with the knife is longer than your arm. So your legs as well, boom, are gonna be always effective for self-defense. And this whole package, while knowing how to use the knife, the fighting stance, and your whole body as a human weapon, will be very effective for your own self-defense.
Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you.